Stop destroying yourself. Start exploring yourself. Try controlling yourself. Don't exploit yourself. I know you want to get bored. If you want to conquer, every time you see it, get your shit together. I know you can, but you better do it soon, or your life won't stand. Misery, yeah. Those shoes are
If you
not
guys
warm.
can hear me and picking me up, it's fine.
Over the bare feet.
Yeah?
Anyway.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get it going.
Smell your fucking upper lip.
Are you getting all this?
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
What did he eat this morning?
Smell the your upper lip.
Who wants to ride the mustache?
Smells a lot like Will's asshole.
Hey.
Gross. How do you know?
I can smell it from here.
All right, let's.
All right, you guys ready?
I'm just
Let's
kidding.
focus.
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah.
I'm sure your asshole's
If only our listeners can smell what is going on right now.
Do you smell what the fuck is
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fantastic episode of Granted Radio. We are the hub of the
OZ.
Ooh, boy. We
Redacted.
are the hub of the OC music scene. See, that's something I'll cut. Make my sound look real nice.
Okay, we got it live here on Instagram.
Did they hear it?
We are the hub of the OC music scene, and for just a few weeks longer, winners of the OC Weekly's best podcast for 2018. Does that go away when the year's over?
Well, it's an annual thing, so they do it every summer.
Right, but 2018 ends in a couple weeks.
I know.
Yeah, you're never allowed to mention it again.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah. All right, so leading our squad today is the musical Swiss Army knife, Emo Alaeddin.
Oh,
That's a nice
nice.
one.
Yeah, you like that? That was
Well
good.
done.
Yeah, I was proud of that one this morning. Sitting next to him is our director of marketing, Haz Alaeddin.
Nice.
That's right. If you don't know where they are, Hazem has them.
Who has them?
And I am the man of many poor choices, Alex Elespuru. And today we are very excited to welcome to the studio, Laced in Blue.
Yeah, guys.
welcome.
We're happy to have you.
Having us.
Oh, my God. We just did their sound check, and you guys sound incredible.
I'm really
Nice.
excited for the live performance. It's going to be
Yeah.
great.
Oh, that wasn't it? We're just...
No. It was a totally different vibe. You guys. Actually, a metal band.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Grindcore, really.
Have you guys always been in this genre?
We just kind of do whatever
What
we
is
feel
it?
like doing.
It's great music. Yeah, I mean, it's bluesy, it's rocky, it's
Yeah.
blues
I
rock.
can't,
You show up to a
sing
gig.
it, I'll sing
You know
it.
what? We're just going to dance.
Today, we're just going to fucking dance.
Dance music.
We actually started out alternative though.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah,
alternative, yeah.
And
Yeah,
we
it's-
found them and we're like,
It started with Kaylee and Jerry, and they started writing like some bluesier rock, but like he was saying, alternative
When we first
songs.
started, it was pretty alternative. It was
it was
like
just us doing acoustic.
kind of
Uh-huh.
we're I think like what System of a Down. We were listening to a lot of System of a Down,
Oh,
and
good.
then like, but also like listening to a lot of blues, like random, just like. I don't know,
Love
like
that.
Otis Redding and the System of a Down, and we were like, "This is gonna be awesome!"
Yeah.
Like, you know,
We don't
and
know what we're
we
doing.
didn't know. We're like, "This is gonna be so great." We
How
just-
long were you guys jamming together just as a duo?
Probably like a year or something.
Yeah, and then we found Ian and
I ran into them at Guana Kelly's. Shout out to Guana Kelly's in Long Beach, because they were living upstairs, and I had moved here for Philadelphia, and I had no drum set out here or anything, so I kept going to Guitar Center to play their drums,
Get the
and
fix,
they were
get
like,
your fix.
"You're not buying anything."
You were that guy.
Yeah, I was that guy. I just kept going to play them. I was like, they're
It's
like,
him
"Oh, you're
again."
not buying anything? Get the fuck out of here!" All right. Let me get that drum key. They're like, "No." So I'm like, "Shit." So,
How long did that take?
It's like 2 times. You know what I mean? Like they knew just by looking at me, like, this guy's number one broke.
He's never gonna buy it.
Look at this motherfucker.
He's having way too much fun.
Yeah, I had like real long hair at the time, probably wearing a fucking tie dye. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're
Like,
done. Everybody shut up. Hey,
yeah.
keep it down,
Yeah,
guys.
I'm just trying to practice.
Yeah,
Okay?
he had long hair down to his shoulders when
So yeah, I went out for
sell shit. I'm practicing here.
really fucking up my vibe right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Chet from drums.
Talk to
Calm
the
down.
manager. Excuse me, we need to talk.
Yeah, but it was what was it? It was St. Patrick's Day 2016, and I went out with my ex-girlfriend. We go meet up with some of her friends,
Sad time right now.
and
That's quiet.
We'll
so
cue
it's
the
just
music.
so morose. Anyway, so we went, and I was fucking drinking. I saw this wasted ass guy. It was fucking
Jerry.
you.
He doesn't strike me as
So
a
we
type.
started talking. We were talking about music and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, like we just got kicked out of Guitar Center. He's like, oh, poor baby. Well, I have a whole drum.
baby.
I have a whole drum set upstairs, and you want to jam? I was like, dude, it's like 1:30 in the morning. He's like, and I was like, yes.
That's
Yes, I
cool.
remember.
So yeah, and they lived
That's
right
awesome.
right upstairs. So we went out the front door and went up to his
No shit.
what would be the room that we started.
I feel like
the
9
song
times out of 10 that scenario ends very poorly, so you kind of lucked out.
Well, I
there.
didn't get
Especially
fucked.
at 1:30.
I didn't get fucked, so that was. So I was a little nervous. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get with this strange drunk dude up to his room. He's like, hey, come upstairs. We get
My drumstick.
Yeah. He's like, hey, we can go play with some sticks. You know? I'm like, okay.
Check out the
You like that?
So yeah, we started jamming
Call that a hot
until
round.
we probably jammed until 4 in the morning. Or just going for it. And he had this really cool like metal alternative style. I grew up playing a lot of death metal, a lot of thrash metal with like funk influences as well, which is like fucking weird. So it fit really well. And he was just like, "Do you want to join this band?" And I was just like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah,
You
and
know,
then I hear
and
my
I-
doorbell ringing like, Kaylee!
Kaylee, we
you
got
gotta come
another
and
one.
meet this drummer. I was like, are you fucking serious? It's like 3 in the morning. And he's
Kelly,
like, "Just
I
come
swear
on."
to God. We're
I was like, Jesus Christ. I
literally
lived right next to him. Like, there's like a hall that was this big, and it was like a door.
I know you're in there.
Cool.
Kayla! I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so then we
What was the drum set doing in your? I mean, are you a drummer as well?
I've always had a drum set.
Huh.
I can't really
what a way to answer.
I used to
always
like
had a
play
drum
Yeah,
fucking-
everyone has one.
but I was waiting for the Ian.
Waiting for the right drummer too.
Oh,
And
there.
then finally.
Planted the seed.
Oh, you should have.
Yeah, yeah, where's that? That's the
One
secret,
day
right?
there will be a great drummer to sit upon this throne.
You should have seen
law of
this room
attraction.
too, man. This room was so cramped. It just had this
Yeah.
drum set in the corner,
It was
his
fun.
bed on the
It wasn't
side,
this room. It
a
wasn't this
computer, like all these mic stands and everything. We're just in there. I'm like, Jared, how do you live?
Stand in the closet.
I
Yeah.
would stand in the
Practice.
closet.
And
I
the
was-
I
the neighbors were fine with
Oh
the-
yeah, well we lived above a bar.
and I was the
Oh,
neighbor.
yeah.
I was
There'd be
the
times
only
where Steve,
neighbor.
they call up from the bar like, hey guys, can you keep it down? We're trying to run a bar here. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
All we hear is
Holy
coming up on
Can
the
you
floor.
keep it down? We're trying to write music. Like fuck. Like,
Now then he finally was like, why don't you just come down here and play?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then we
cool.
started playing down in.
that was our
in
first
the bar.
show. Was at Guana Kelly's.
What was that like?
I think that was for Coachella with you, or was that not the first? No, that was.
No, that wasn't the first one.
that was
That was
like,
the second
Well,
one.
the first time we played
Will, that was when Will
was
was.
acoustic, me and Kaylee.
Oh yeah, down in the bar. 'Cause we
And
were,
this girl gave us $100.
oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Some
I
lady,
think we're onto something.
some drunk
And
lady.
she's like, Kaylee, you're really good, but you gotta get rid of the guitar player.
Oh, that's who she was. That's who she was
she was
paying.
like, you gotta get yourself a new guitar.
Well,
player."
when you see Jerry drunk, you would understand.
Yeah.
How
He's
often
kinda
is
still
that?
drunk from last night,
Well,
I'm
I mean,
assuming.
What's in there?
Not as often as it used to be.
Why?
Oh, good.
But if you, yeah, give Jerry alcohol or LSD and he'll dance with your mom.
What were you doing here? Like, yeah.
So what? You guys were just jamming as a 3-piece, no bass.
Yeah, no, and then we got Will, and
Will
we were
promised to
like,
play
hey, you want to
bass.
play bass? He's like, yeah, sure.
Well, how'd you guys meet?
Showing
Yeah.
up with a guitar.
Same place in Guana Kelly.
Yeah.
Same
At
situation.
At the bar?
situation.
Yeah, at the bar.
Same knock at the door in the middle of the night. It was just like,
Here's a
Wow.
passive aggressive.
And he kept showing up with he kept showing up with the guitar. We're like, no,
I
dude,
don't
bass.
think
He's
he
like,
wants
oh,
to
right,
play
right, right. Never, oh, sorry.
he was like, well, actually, this guitar is strung, so it's like really bassy sounding.
He would say this is the baritone
I
guitar.
put thicker strings
Fuck is that, dude? Whatever.
Thicker strings on this guitar.
So yeah, we were a 4-piece for a while, no bass player, and then Nate I actually know from Philadelphia as well,
Oh, cool.
and he wanted to move out here, and I figured why not join the band as well. So he moved out here a year, so we've been playing with him for about a year now.
Didn't
Yeah,
take much
actually,
convincing. man.
I grew up like 5 minutes from this guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
man.
he's hitting me up. He's like, man, come play bass. It's California. You're not going to freeze your dick off. So I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
all right.
I'll be there tomorrow.
I'll be there in 2 months.
That's
We've
great.
been playing together for like 6 years now.
We were counting down the days.
So were you in
bass
bands
player
before you
now.
left? Did you have to like break the news to?
Yeah,
I'm going to Cali.
I was actually in 2 projects. The one was slowing down a little bit, and the other projects I was in was really, really like a bunch of talented guys, and
Yeah.
we were playing, but what are you gonna do, man?
Yeah,
Can't,
the weather sells.
Can't turn down a change of scenery, and
Sure.
try something out.
Especially if it's
Yeah.
Might as
Cali.
well, try it out. If you don't like it, you can go home.
Yeah.
What's the big deal?
Are you all
Right.
from Cali? I
Try it.
mean, so you guys are from Philly.
We're from Philadelphia, right outside of it. And
Where?
Then,
I'm from Michigan.
we're from
originally.
Abington,
Abington.
Pennsylvania.
Abington.
It's like right next to Willow Grove
Yeah, like
area.
half
I was in
hour
Wayne
outside of
for about a
Philly.
year and a half.
Oh, okay.
Wayne,
Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
I've been to Wayne before.
Yeah.
It's cool, I guess.
Yeah. Philadelphia was really cool. One of
Yeah.
my favorite cities.
Yeah,
I liked it.
it's a,
Yeah, we had
it's
fun.
a, it's
Yeah,
a
we had
cool
a lot of
one.
fun.
It's fucking city brotherly shove, though.
It's a brotherly show.
But people party
Seriously.
there like crazy.
Oh, my God.
I'm like,
Oh,
Too
yeah.
much.
People get down.
Yeah,
yeah.
Jerry's from Long Beach.
I'm from Michigan.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up out there. I moved out here in 2007.
Will crawled out of the ocean like 7 years ago.
He was like rebirthed.
Aquaman.
He's actually Aquaman.
I'm old Will.
I'm all Will. Why don't you go fishing in my waters?
It's attached to your rod, motherfucker.
Well, tell us about your move from Michigan. What was that like? What sparked it?
Well, that's a long story. Are you sure you're ready for all that?
Yeah.
That's like a
We got
whole
time.
lot of stuff.
She can do it in like 10 seconds.
Okay, ready, set, alright. So, graduated high school when I was 17. I went to college at Western Michigan University.
So much.
Everyone's heard it.
I moved down to Missouri. I was living out Lake of the Ozarks with my dad down there for a little while, just working for the summer. And
Shout out to Robbie.
Shout out to Robbie Brown. What's up?
I hope your neck's feeling
what's
better.
up, Nikki and Molly and Jack? Those are my sisters and my stepmom. What's up, Kristen? Oh, and all the
All right,
babies.
back to Catman
Anyways,
with you.
okay. So,
Focus.
yes, so I was working down there, and I came across this little ad for like an acting and modeling thing, and it was like, oh, get paid $300. I'm all like 17, like, yes, I want to make lots of money. This is gonna be awesome. So I went, and it ended up being like one of those schools where they just kind of like rope you in, like,
Oh,
hey, you do
yeah.
auditions, but you gotta pay for the school and this and that. Like,
Oh.
and I did it because
Yeah.
17.
why
Hope.
not?
There's
And I was
hope.
like,
Yeah.
so I moved to St. Louis, and I was going to school out there and doing that, and I was working, and I had a couple coaches that were just like, you should go to LA, like told me, like, I'm not gonna lie, this place is like, it's bullshit, like, but you actually have some talents, you need to go to LA, and,
Oh.
and I was like, okay, and so I just like,
But stay in school,
Look
kids.
at you. Yeah. Don't follow your dreams.
Unless your dreams are being an accountant.
right,
Then follow your
first
dreams.
dream to being an accountant.
Well, I'm sure you must have been
Sure
petrified
have.
moving to California.
Yeah, did you
Yeah,
know?
I moved to Phoenix first, and then I moved to California, so it was
Oh,
like
it's a
little
nice-
hop,
yeah.
skip, and jumps.
Fuck do you land in Phoenix for?
Because I had friends out there,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Hey, why move straight out to the hood?"
Right.
Because like I was living in the hood in St. Louis, and it was like not great, and so I didn't, I would have been just looking for the cheapest thing. And then my friends were like, "Hey, don't go like ended up in some like horrible neighborhood, and bad things happen. So come here first, scout it, and then
Yeah.
move." And so I did, and moved out. Started doing the whole acting and modeling thing. It was cool, but I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I was like Googling like, how do I do this? And,
How do model?
YouTube.
how do
YouTube's
I-
great.
yeah. Well, like, I did a couple things and it was cool, and I was actually going all right, but I just never really had that like, this is what I want to do.
Huh.
Right.
Okay.
Like I had fun doing it.
Yeah.
I was like, this is cool, but like I started thinking like, do I have no passion? Like I'm an artist too. I paint and I draw, and I
Okay.
do it because
Okay.
I enjoy doing it, and
Yeah.
I'm not bad at it. But it's not like I must paint.
Right. You
Like,
have a thirst for it.
people
yeah.
are like, why aren't you an artist? I'm like,
I can do it, but
yeah, whatever, So it wasn't
Why aren't you a
until
professional
like
baseball player,
fast
Dick?
forward, yeah. Well, why would they like it? They really like it. They probably love playing baseball. But yeah, so fast forward a couple of years, I went back to Michigan for a little while because I was just like overwhelmed by this like concrete jungle and all of this
Sure.
constant
Yeah, you can get lost in
judgment
it.
and people. You have to walk into a room just knowing you're probably gonna get turned away, but there's a chance you might.
Right.
Don't get your hopes up. Too
Right.
much, And, so I went back and reset, and I came back.
How long were you there for?
About a year and a half. It was
Really?
supposed to just
Wow.
be
Took quite a
a
break.
3-month.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna go back and just spend the
fell in
summer.
love.
No, it was just like, well, kind of, sort of. Like that, yeah. It was really like, I don't know if it was some universal thing that's like, we're just gonna instill this feeling in you for this person that probably doesn't deserve this feeling from you.
Yeah, it's normal.
Just to create this
But he's got a big
tension
dick.
in this angst and. How did you know? No, I'm just kidding.
Shout out to.
I'm just gonna shut my mouth.
Anyway.
Okay.
no, but heartbreak does help.
Yeah, and so it was one of those things where I like found myself really alienated. I actually got a lot of like, "Oh, you're Hollywood now. Why are you here? Why didn't you come back?" And I was just like, "Whoa,
Damn.
missed
Wow.
you guys too." And,
Crazy.
and I mean, I had friends, and maybe it could have been a mental thing where I was just like felt so alienated that I
Sure.
alienated myself, and I would like walk to a bar and be like, nobody likes me here, and I'd go home.
Huh.
And I started like meditating a lot and doing a lot of yoga and jogging, and I would find myself singing just to kind of like make myself feel better. And at the time, I guess, given the situation, I was listening to a lot of like Christina Perri and Anna Nalick and like Ingrid Michaelson, all these chick vocalists, and like But I liked everything. I love all
Have they
sorts of music. And,
have they spilled into your influences as far as writing?
you know, being female writers, I guess, maybe, and just, like, going for it. And I was just like, the
Yeah.
music sometimes is so simple. They just sit there with just their guitar or
Sure.
just their piano, and, like, and it's beautiful, and I enjoy it, you know. But I was also listening to all sorts of stuff, like, everything. I think, like, the, what's it called, was really in at the time, dubstep and stuff. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
it was, like, a lot of that, but...
Yeah, we could definitely hear it.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Oh, yeah.
Ecstasy.
Nice.
I've always been like bass nectar and stuff, but yeah, so like
We're
I was,
keeping that in the interview, dude.
Sure, yeah. Wait, I was gonna say
My
who's-
mom's listening.
I should probably not the drug, right? Is there
grandmother's-
No,
music?
no, what about the feeling?
Mom
Oh,
is
the
kidding.
feeling. Oh,
Yeah,
I got
Mom.
it. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, is there music?
Little ecstasy, you know.
But then you found your
But
voice,
yeah,
right?
so I was like,
So that was recent.
Well, this was about 5 years ago.
5
so
years ago, okay.
I
You just started singing though.
I did just start. It was the first time I'd ever sang in front of anybody. My mom
Really?
overheard me. I was like visiting. I didn't know anybody was at her house. And I was like digging through some of my old stuff, and I was
Yeah.
singing Jackson 5, I'll Be There. And she
Oh.
walks in and goes, Kaylee! And I was like, what? Jesus Christ. And she's like, I didn't know you could sing. And I was like, I can't. Get away from me. Leave me alone. You know? And,
It kind of freaked you out,
yeah, I
right?
was like, I don't sing. I don't. What are you talking? I'm a horrible singer. Get out of here. And she made me sing like at her open mic night at her bar.
Really?
Nice.
She has an open mic night?
She had a bar. It's called Doc's.
Okay.
It was like Happy Landing and Doc's Sports Bar, and it's been sold and rebought and stuff now. But
So how was the reaction when you did your first one?
all these people that have known me like forever were
They're
just
like,
like,
I love that.
like I get
Yeah.
down, and even my sister was like, "What the fuck?" She was
I
like,
don't even know you.
"No," she was just like, "No, you can't. You're not. No, you're not allowed."
Some
No,
people
you're
are
not."
born with
She was
it.
like, "Why do you do you do everything?"
Yeah, some-
and I
some
was
people are
like,
born with it.
"What?"
Oh,
She's like, "You just do everything. Like, what? You now you sing?" And I was like, "I don't. Come on." I was like, "I like this one though. Like, this is
No, this
good.
is like the good one.
This is like a
This
good
what I really-
feeling, like,
you
I
can have
like
the
that.
painting and
Oh,
everything.
cool.
It's great, yeah.
Raw talent.
But I had friends that were like, aliens? Or like did you sell your soul? I was like, I didn't sell my soul.
What
Like,
did they do to you in
aliens,
LA?
aliens.
Right, exactly.
They
Yeah,
was-
I
What
was
did they
like,
do to you in
I
Hollywood?
was like, I didn't do anything. I was like, I don't know, man.
So what was next?
But-
What, I mean, okay, you found your
I
voice.
had a
and-
couple dreams that told me I needed to go back to LA, and I came back to LA. And
Wow.
so it might have been aliens. I was pulled up on a spaceship.
Yeah, okay.
and-
Okay,
There we go.
okay.
It was
The
a
drummer's
dream.
pulling it back to reality. What
Moving
does that happen?
Anyways, yeah. So I get to LA.
She actually crashed at Roswell and crawled out of her fucking ship. And was like,
I did.
Actually, 200 years old.
But it's cool. It's probably from all your meditation.
Met New Mexico.
Really wonderful beauty regimen. If anybody knows to know.
Jesus. Anyway.
I really don't. I don't know.
So then how long did it take to meet your neighbor across
So-
the hall?
Yeah, eventually I needed somewhere to live when I went back to LA because I didn't really have anywhere to live. And after like a couple different jumps around, I ended up in Long Beach. And
Shout out to Long Beach.
Yeah, I moved in with one of my friends, and what happened? Oh, my neighbor Kimmy, she's always just jamming all the time. And I walked over one day to jam in my PJs, and Jerry's there like on the guitars, wasted, like yeah.
There's a lot of stories of Jerry being wasted.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a
Alex, so
common thread
this,
here.
this is the part in time where
He's not even arguing. He's like, yes.
He's like, yes.
I was.
Yeah, normal
this is like the
I don't remember this at all.
yeah,
Of course you know.
this is like
I
the Jim
did.
Beam chronicles of Jerry's life at this point.
No, it was Sailor Jerry. It was the Sailor Jerry Chronicles.
nice.
It was all about
I don't
the
think
Sailor
I don't think I've had to ask someone not to drink so many times before a show before.
Wow.
Jerry, please do not drink. Go ahead, you buddy. Oh fuck.
You mean like this? Damn it.
I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, I gotta get another one.
So
Gotta
what-
stay.
Did you just walk in? You just walk in and start
Yes,
singing?
I walk in and I'm like, "What's up?" And Kimmy's like, "Grab the mic, let's jam." And I just kind of started jamming with him. And there was a guy on the drummer. He was like, "Hey, we should start a band." And like he was one of Jerry's friends. And I was like, "Yeah, sure, man." And like none of us exchanged any information. It just turned into
Good
like
night.
a drunken night. I went home. Everybody like I don't know what happened. Like
Yeah.
everybody went home. The next day or like a week later, maybe, I don't know. It was one of those. This is years ago. Like a week later or something. I'm bartending and then this guy walks in, and I'm like, "Hey, you're the guitarist guy." And like I had just got off the phone with a company that I worked for that was gonna give me some stage time. And they're like, "Should we put you to a track? Or are you gonna get?" I was like, "I'll find somebody." And as soon as I hung up, I turned around and I'm like, "Jerry!" He's just like,
Crazy.
Who are
Who the
you?
fuck are you?
I wrote down on like a napkin all these songs, like learn these songs, put my number on it. I was like, put this in your pocket.
All right.
Throughout the night, he kept pulling it out, going, "What is this?" And he'd set it down. And so
like,
I was
"No."
like, "Give me your phone." And I put put my number in his phone and texted myself. And was
I
like,
can't have
drunk
these
fucking
pieces
guitar.
of paper in
And
my
I was
pocket. This is ridiculous. How am I going to drink with all this paper in my mind?
like- He was like, why is this dirty napkin in my pocket?
So when you guys, when you
So,
all
we
got
started jamming
together,
together.
when you guys all got together, how long did it take you to find your sound?
It just kind of.
I think we
keeps
still
growing.
are.
Yeah,
Yeah?
we're still.
To
It's
be honest
still
with
like
you.
You have your
growing
own
and
sound, though.
changing. We just
Yeah.
kind of.
But do you guys ever have
I
like?
feel like each song is a little different from the next.
Do you ever actually sit down conversations and talk about it, or do you just let the music and the process dictate
We
it?
talk about it, doesn't do any good. We're better off if we just
think
start
it's more
playing.
about-
Do you guys write together, or does someone come in with?
We kind of come to the table with some basic material, you know, a couple of riffs, or Kaylee has an idea, like some lyrics, kind of just throw them together, and maybe we'll start jamming on something, and Kaylee will start working in with some lyrics, kind of just like
Cool.
almost like a rap at
Yeah.
first, and then working her way in,
Yeah.
and
Finding the rhythm, finding the, and then where.
We'll have like the
melody.
basic structure down, and then we'll go back and just retweak or rewrite bridge part or put this on top, and it just snowballs into whatever it becomes.
Do you ever get it all done in one session?
I feel like we've
don't think
actually
so.
jammed out one time, like just had this sick jam, and I happened to record it. And
Yeah.
as soon as we were done, I hear Ian go, or it might have been Will. Did we just write a song? And I was like, I think we just wrote a song. I was like, hell yeah, this shit was sick. And it's like, I have it in recordings on
Somewhere.
my phone. No, I have it.
Oh, good, you
I even
recorded
put a title on it. and
Yeah, we
everything.
record. We record most
It
of
was kinda
our.
legit.
We used to record like every one of our
Make
sessions.
that a song.
I've
We
said
lost
that
our
before.
practice
Nobody
space.
wants to listen.
Yeah.
We started doing the studio, pay by the hour thing for a little while.
Yeah, 7 Even
It
Studios,
was
Signal
good
Hill.
because it sort of reinforces the professionalism that you need to have
True.
if you're going to be a
Makes you be
working
more
band. But
punctual.
it also kind of cuts down on your freedom and your expression and
Yeah,
creativity.
because you have 2
like,
hours,
It forces
and
it.
every time someone
You
like
can hear the band over there, the band over there.
Right.
A lot of stuff in the air.
So
every
Yeah.
conversation
Good
you have
vibes,
takes
you know what I
away
mean?
from like the actual writing or the actual practice time. So we just decided that we didn't want to do that anymore.
I love that.
so I kicked my roommate out.
He's gone.
And they all moved in.
And now,
Shout out to
and,
Pete.
And now we all do. Sorry, Pete.
Sorry, Pete.
It's
Poor
for the
Pete.
greater good.
We'll make
Right.
sure we tag Pete.
Yeah.
How often do you guys get together?
I mean, we love Pete. Just
We
we try to
at least
get
once a week, sometimes
once
twice
a week to write, but like 3 times a week to just fucking party together. I don't
Nice.
know. It's not.
Nice.
I
think
live
we
with
need
I
to
live
find,
with
like, a
Jerry.
balance.
So Jerry and I live in our house, and then
After
Will-
that fateful night, it worked out then.
yeah, he fucked me real good. So I guess we just move in together,
I got it.
He really fucking nailed me down,
Sinker.
Shout out to Jesus Christ. And then,
Oh, I thought it was another nail. But
sweet Jesus. yeah.
Baby Jesus.
So we so we live together, and then so Jerry will write in his room a lot and just practice like in there, but we have no space for a drum set at the house. Well, we did, and now we have a couch, and now we don't. So,
No couch, no drum kit.
And stuff.
yeah, so it's over at Will's house, and that's where we're practicing these days.
That's
So,
cool, man.
Yeah.
Then you all pretty much live close by each other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're all in Long
We're in
Beach.
this
Walls
like
are all tight
diamond
together,
shape.
so-
Yeah, we are. Yeah, it's kind of like a diamond
Nice.
shape. And then
So
we
cool.
Meet up at Will's house.
do you guys
It's
gig
like
a lot?
me and Will are literally like this.
Yeah, we've been gigging a
Almost
bunch,
naked.
man. We've been having a bunch of gigs this past year. It's been great because we haven't really had to look for any.
Yeah, do you
That's
guys
awesome.
usually book them yourselves, or they approach
Well, we
you? or-
can book at a couple places in Long Beach, so we'll throw some shows here and there. But usually, just Instagram. People hit us up, like don't even know them, like oh,
Really?
we heard you, or someone recommended you,
Yeah, kind of. Well,
So it's been like that for the past like 10 months probably. Because
It's
I run the
been
social
for a
media,
while now.
Nice.
so I get all the messages that come in. So yeah, LA.
And it's Instagram mostly.
Huh?
Is it Instagram?
Yeah, mostly on Instagram
Cool.
is where we get our
And
offers.
where might that Instagram be?
Oh, it's at Laced in Blue Band. Yeah,
Yes.
at
So
Laced
who's
in Blue
Laced in
Band.
Blue?
All one,
We
all one
are
word.
laced.
We are Laced in Blue.
Oh,
It's all
you-
one word
Our
at
band-
Laced in
and
Blue
we didn't even.
Band.
Did we say it? Yeah, we said it at the very beginning, right? I was like, did we even say that?
Duh.
Yeah.
I think I
Who
said
the
it.
fuck are these people talking? Yeah, we are.
So
laced
yeah,
in
you can check us
blue.
out there. You can follow us there, see what we're up to and everything.
Is
or-
it just Instagram or in Facebook?
Oh, Facebook too. Facebook is like I hate it, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
I,
think
I
Because
can't
it's
handle the
like,
Facebook.
they're not gonna be
for the most
around.
part.
no, they're not gonna be around for
No,
a
you guys pretty good about interacting with your fans, especially on social media.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can't just be alone when I'm at the show.
We're
I'm
lucky to
gonna
have
restroom
like
real fast.
we're lucky to have a pretty good fan base over in Long Beach.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people that'll come out and like always be there for the shows.
So cool, man.
Yeah,
Nice
really
little
show
gathering,
great
know.
support, and we appreciate all
That's
of you
awesome.
guys. Seriously.
Do you give them names like like the blues or
No, come on.
No nickname.
Name your fan base.
Of course you do.
Hey,
Oh, like the
what's
name
up
of
with the
our
blues?
fan
They're like, okay.
What about Lace?
Wait, well,
I'm not
I,
coming out anymore.
They stopped
We
showing
are the
up.
laced in blues.
hey,
Oh,
Lace
fuck.
and Blurs.
What's up, you sad fucks?
We're
Get
gonna
alive.
make you happy and stuff. Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, we have good
Good following.
good friends really that are just really super
Absolutely.
supportive.
So is it a big party? Is it an after party?
Oh
after
yeah,
show?
usually.
Most all the time.
Usually
And
back
then
in
Alright,
the house or
cool.
something.
the weeknight shows are just killing us, though. I mean, they're killing me. I
No,
can't
no,
speak for
you
everybody
chose
else.
to take a job that you have to be up at 4 in the morning for. Okay,
I
I'm
like it.
fine.
And shout out to all my coworkers that I see on there because
You're up at 4 in the morning?
it's a fucking sick job. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, today I got to sleep into 7:30.
oh,
Nice.
It was
the
nice.
life.
It's up at like
Shout out to
7:30,
7:30 in the morning.
That was good.
Yeah.
I got up and I was like, why am I
Shout outs,
awake?
shout
I want to
outs.
sleep in longer.
Well, do you guys get any crazy fans? Any ones that that actually
Sometimes.
you worry
Get
about?
DMs every
Especially
once
having
in
a
a while.
female in the band, I can imagine you
Yeah.
probably have a
I'm
couple.
not comfortable
have a couple,
talking about this.
Yeah. They might be watching.
Yes.
There's a good chance they're watching and
Shout out to
listening.
Richard.
Aw, Richard's
Richard
our
what?
number
He's
one
amazing.
fan.
He's amazing.
No, he's definitely our number one
No,
fan.
he's
He
been
was-
to no matter where we
How old is
play.
He hasn't been
he's
coming
there.
to them as much lately,
Right.
but he comes to a lot of the shows.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where I'm like, Richard, you got to bring a friend, dude. Once I'm off the stage, I'm no
Spread
longer
the word.
like I'm no longer responsible for being your entertainment. Okay,
Right.
and like
Yeah.
and I'm like I got a lot of people here that I want to talk to and hang out with, and
And you need to decompress anyway, right?
he's like,
Right.
so how's your mom? I'm like, you don't even know my mom. You've never met my mom. Like, why are we talking about this?
But she's
I don't wanna
fine.
Talk about my mom right now.
She's doing good.
I love my mother.
She's doing well.
You know, I'm trying to go get drunk with my friends. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, no, he's good. He's
How long has he been a fan?
Before we were even a full band.
before-
You're kidding
yeah,
me.
he was been,
He was
He
following
was
around
actually a
everywhere.
bar patron of mine from like years ago, and he
Wow.
randomly showed up to one of our first performances when we had like a different band.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I was
Steve.
like, oh,
Shout out to
hey,
Steve Glawless.
What's up, Steve? Should we answer it?
No.
Get him on the show.
Steve. Sorry, Steve. He's probably watching right now. He's like, hey, maybe I can get on if I call. Anyways, yeah, no, I don't. He's been following us since before.
But it's got to feel great to
Yeah,
have
it was
such
just-
dedication,
yeah,
right?
He started
Yeah.
just coming to all the shows after that.
Do you guys ever do anything special for the fans? I mean, do you guys do like any sort of?
We did a cool party up in Beverly Hills.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
rented a mansion and just like
Yeah,
Nice.
we got a show at the
It was
Troubadour
nice.
with our friends Whiskey and the Wolves.
Oh,
we
yeah,
love those
they're
guys.
good.
Awesome,
They're
yeah.
so,
Love those
they're
guys.
so
it was
good.
awesome.
Yeah, they're good friends of ours. Shout out to Whiskey and the Wolves.
Yeah.
So we they had they threw a show there and got us on the bill. It's a fucking epic night, you know, and so we were like, oh, we're gonna come up from Long Beach. We don't want to drive back to Long Beach after we're gonna get fucking drunk at the Troubadour, you know what I mean?
Right.
So we got a mansion in the Hollywood Hills. For like $1,000, we had like 15 people throw down on it. We just do like
nice.
a big ass party after.
Nice.
So
Oh my
yeah, it was
God.
great, man.
Did you guys even sleep that night?
A little bit.
The sun came up.
A little
and I was
bit.
like,
He definitely didn't. But
I
I got like 2
why
hours
is
of
this
sleep.
skylight
What-
on my face right now?
But it was
I
great
just
because
like,
it was like, oh, you know, you're approved for 12 people. We're like, dude, we're gonna
12
bring
times
way
12?
more than fucking 12 people. You know? But like, it was
square?
great because the people who owned the space, it said in their profile that he was a tour, like a world touring musician.
Oh,
or something
cool.
Like that. So I was just like, oh, okay. So
So he
so
gets
my
it.
This
friend,
guy parties.
my friend Kyle, who booked it, he like talked to them. He's like, hey, like, you know, this really nice message. I'm like, wow, it's
Yeah.
you know, too nice. And the guy comes back with pretty much saying like, have fun, just don't do anything stupid.
I
You
love
know,
that.
don't
break
fuck it
anything.
up. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And so we had like 60 plus people
Yeah, it
at
was
the
a good
house.
party.
And you
It
guys
didn't-
managed
it
to
wasn't,
not
like,
break
crazy.
anything?
We didn't break
Yeah, no,
anything.
it
Got
No
it was 8 in the
spills.
morning. We got a 5-star
We don't know how to
review.
have fun.
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
know.
Like,
Nice.
Kyle and his
Yeah.
party were just the best. Thanks. We got a 5-star review for partying in your fucking mansion.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
We were probably pretty
You're welcome.
loud.
Oh, we were
So
loud
cool.
as fuck.
Yeah, other than
But
being loud.
yeah, I mean,
we're not
no one's gonna
distracted.
call the cops up there. You know.
Did you guys get any footage of the Troubadour show?
Yeah. We actually have a video on YouTube of our
Yeah.
song "Pain Fades,"
Yeah, that-
Okay.
and we have some clips on our
was
on
awesome.
Instagram as well from that. But we'll
How
have to
cool,
throw a
man.
link up for that one.
What
Yeah,
about-
that was great. That was,
What about San Diego? I mean, you guys would
We haven't played in
definitely.
San Diego
Oh,
yet.
you guys
We've
would
been,
kill it. in
we've
San
been
Diego.
talking
Yeah.
about it, and there's been a lot of opportunities where we've been asked to go down there, but it's one of those things where like, is it worth it?
or it's pay to play.
Jesse's
Is it,
band.
yeah,
Yeah,
are
Jesse-
we gonna get paid? Is it gonna cover our gas?
And we can't
If
do
stay
pay to.
there, is it
Number
gonna
one, we
cover
hate
our
pay to
hotel?
Fuck
Like,
that.
pay to play shows.
Electric
Number
Mud,
two, how are we gonna
Electric
get
Mud,
people from Long Beach
similar
to San
sound,
Diego?
too.
Yeah, you
fucking
guys-
Monday night. You know what I mean?
Party
It's
bus.
just- Yeah. Well, we've
Yeah,
done
party
party
bus.
buses with our homies of Limbo.
Sidebar.
I'll be
And,
there for that one.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of Broken Stems or?
Electric Mud.
Yeah, we'll connect.
San Diego.
that'd be
bands.
great,
my-
man.
You guys would be perfect.
Because
Yeah,
we want to get to other places. Just like you got to get on a show that's like already going on. You can,
And-
like hop into a scene that's already happening.
and you
Yeah.
have to team up with the band.
Exactly,
Share,
yeah.
share the fan base.
Like we just played down at Harvell's in Santa Monica.
That was fun.
Our homies from this band, The Absurd, got us hooked up with this show with West Side Revival. That's
Okay.
what they're called. Their scene that's going on down there. Awesome people.
Love
Really
that,
great turnout. There's like 300
It
people
was
in that
packed
place.
in there.
Packed
It was
out.
like a small narrow.
One of my
bar.
favorite
Really?
shows.
Packed, like-
One of my favorite shows we've ever played.
How cool.
And see, it worked because like they've been building this scene over the past year, and that was their year anniversary like party.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so like that, like shows like that, that's when it works because like no one knows you, but like
True.
there's people there, and then you just have to hold up your end of like
And then
the
the taco
entertainment
vendor
bargain,
show
right?
up.
Yeah.
Just but like
Just don't fuck it up.
I mean, we played shows at like Redwood Bar and Grill down in Los Angeles.
Showed up.
And it's like, there's like 4 people there. We're coming up from Long Beach.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I
of
mean?
course.
And
Yeah.
Favorite barbecue joint ever.
Like our fans, our friends, more mainly our friends, but our friends and fans, like, yeah, we all
No,
live in
not
Long
even our
Beach.
friends want to go up there.
No, but I'm saying like they're all like they're down to come to our Long Beach shows or
Yeah.
like big shows like the Troubadour and stuff. But like,
Yeah.
Things are important.
Well, it's
if
kind of
they're
like
gonna like go up on a
Something to
weekday
show
on,
off
like
about.
a
Yeah.
lounge, but we're anticipating maybe that they may have done
Sure.
a little advertising
course,
and brought
of
some
course.
person, but they didn't. They just expect us.
No,
to
he
like,
straight told me he wasn't going to.
yeah,
Wow.
it's
I was like, okay, thanks.
You'll be proactively not promoting it.
yeah, like, you're gonna play to an empty
I
room.
went there like get a drink like the week before, and I was like, oh yeah, we're playing here. I just wanted to check it out. I was like, oh cool. Well, I'm not gonna promote any of your stuff, so that's on you if you want a good turnout. I was
What
like,
the
Oh
fuck?
my god.
I'm sorry.
I was like,
I'm
okay,
not
but
gonna
you're
do
charging
it.
at the
You
door,
wanna make me
what?
at your
Like,
bar
yeah,
or
don't you want to
something?
make
You
money?
know,
Like,
come
this
on.
is ass backwards.
A lot
Yeah.
of the industry is.
Yeah.
So are you guys running the whole show yourselves, or do you guys?
Yeah, pretty much.
No shit.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just
we've
had
been
a.
talking
Until we can afford
about
other
stuff.
people.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it's manageable.
But right now, he's got the social media stuff down.
Do you have a Patreon page?
I bring
No, we
do a lot
don't.
of
I was
finance
looking into
stuff.
it, but I'm not really fucking sure even what it is.
Oh.
You guys would do.
Will's our card.
Richard.
You should.
He always comes
Richard
to
would be
our
the
first guy
stuff.
paying. You'll see.
yeah, exactly.
Crowdfunding thing.
Yeah, some
Well,
people they don't know how to support. They're like, just take my money. But so Patreon's a good way
Yeah.
for those.
They
types
take
of people.
5% only.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
So then, are you guys looking to expand out and do some farther out shows? Or are you guys happy
Yeah.
where you are?
Well, yeah, of course, we would love to play other shows.
I'm gonna play all the shows.
What about studios?
We all got friends.
Studios.
all across
You guys did this album.
there's some things in the
Well,
work.
we recorded this EP that we have at Sanctus Sound in Long Beach.
Oh yeah.
the world. And we
with
did
Peter.
partial recording with Trino.
I think in
It was,
February we're gonna hit
Sonic
studio
Friction.
again.
Yeah, I think we're
Nice.
gonna go up to 4th Street
Nice.
recording in Santa Monica.
Oh nice.
Yeah,
with our
they
homies
actually
there.
kind of scouted us at Harvell's. We had gone up there years ago when we had a different, different name for
Yeah.
a band.
Yeah.
And
Don't say it.
you don't have to say it.
Don't say it.
Just say it.
Kaylee and the
What happened
Jays.
to my feed over here? Yeah, it was Kaylee and the Jays. It was because
Oh, did the feed stop?
everybody
Oh,
else
well.
in the band before these guys all had names that started with J, and like one of the guys' girlfriends were like, "Why not Kaylee and the Jays?" And we're like, "Ah, "Fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
We need a name." And so we went with it, and then as we,
And then share
switched
it.
out our drummer and our, because they weren't really committed. They were like,
Yeah.
they just wanted to learn a bunch of covers and do like that kind of stuff. They didn't want to write with us. They didn't want to like try to move
I got it.
forward with it as musicians. They just wanted to make money. And so it was like, okay, well, never mind.
Yeah.
And so that's when me and Jerry were just kind of performing by ourselves there again, and we just went by Kaylee and the Jays, even though it was just one J. And then when Ian and Will started playing with us, they're like, "I'm getting sick of being asked which J I am." And I was like, "You better be
J are
damn
you?"
proud. Be
God
damn
damn
proud
it.
to be a J."
And the worst
Ungrateful,
part is that my middle name is Joseph, so it
Oh,
totally,
don't
Nice.
be Joseph. Like,
it
come
totally
on.
fucking worked, right?
Right.
No J
Yeah.
anywhere in your entire name. He's just like, He's
maybe in
all like,
your
I grow
pocket.
J's.
Yeah, in your pocket or the ashtray. But
Your pocket or the ashtray.
so yeah, then I came up with the
Probably
name
a
Laced
J
in
on
Blue
you
because I was just not having this 50s doo-wop feel anymore. I just couldn't do it.
What?
It was temporary.
It was fine with me.
Where'd you get the name Laced in Blue from?
I don't. We were just
came to you.
Yeah, we were just at practice, and I was thinking about what we were doing and how it was like blues, but it was like transcending that, and it was like a little bit more progressive.
I was really hoping
and
it was
like,
about, like,
and
underwear
all
or
and
something.
all music, in my opinion, and just like
Can be
you
if you
know,
He was probably like lacing a blunt with like some.
Yeah.
lace a blunt. What am I?
He's like
15
lacing-
years
I know,
old,
it's just-
like
I don't know. Sometimes
smoking turbo
I
blunts.
don't
Get
know.
out of here, dude. But no, yeah, I was
Is that what they're called?
Turbo
Jesus,
Yeah,
that's
Turbo
a
Blunts,
name
man.
for
Shout out to Turbo Blunts.
That's great.
Hashtag Turbo Blunts.
We got t-shirts available.
That's not true.
No, but
Don't go
yeah,
to
so
the-
like all music really does have blues running through its veins.
Yeah.
It's all brought together by it.
Absolutely.
So I
All
thought
stem-
like
music
we're not
stems from emotion,
we're
you
not
know,
just gonna be a blues rock band. We're gonna be more than that.
And you
But
are.
we're
for
always
sure.
gonna have that laces us all together.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, it's like laced in the blues, laced in blue. So it's just like the blues is laced within anything that we're trying to do. So it's like that
definitely
that
hear it.
foundation that just follows us. You
I
know?
love that. I love that.
Sometimes
That's
I'm
and
like,
I just
play me
I was just
something
high as hell, and the room at practice was like, how about laced in blue? And Kayla's like, no, everyone's gonna think that we're getting high and fucking lacing in drugs and stuff. I'm like, dude, what? I was like, what are you, a 50-year-old housewife? Like, no, laced, and you guys are
I
doing
don't like
marijuana
that
sticks,
reflecting
and
on
it's
my-
all laced.
Marijuana
fentanyl.
sticks.
All right, like,
Lacing your marijuana sticks
Reefers.
with powders and things.
you guys are devil fingers or whatever the fuck you're into. I won't have it.
That's hysterical, dude.
But
But after a
yeah.
while-
After a while, she was like, well, it was very.
Started bouncing it off people.
So
and
Kaylee's
seeing
kind of
people-
stubborn sometimes.
Kinda. Sometimes.
And at first she was not having it, and then it got to the point where she was
I
like,
wanted
all
to
right,
keep
let's
the
do it.
options open.
Yeah.
I don't like to,
Yeah.
Well, what's
No,
going
I
to be
mean, I
different about
appreciate
this
it.
Yes,
new
that's a great idea. And then
recording?
somebody has another one.
that
Like,
you guys wanna
sorry.
do?
And
This new recording is going to be our newer songs that we're diving into.
They go a little bit away
Little-
from the blues more than our.
they're getting a little
first four
psychedelic,
we
sort of.
recorded.
Oh, cool.
Get a little funky. And
Yeah.
I was
Cool.
having like a reoccurring like dream every day about Motown music, and every morning I'd wake up to a different like Motown singer in my head, like literally singing it out loud. And I was
Crazy.
like, guys, we gotta get like some funk in there. We gotta
Yeah.
get like some.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll actually
And then, like,
we'll play one of those songs.
Get some.
Awesome.
We're still working.
I don't know how
on
many
it.
songs did we do.
3.
3?
Well, we'd like to do 2, and then 1 is for the Patreon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like an exclusive kind of thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
So yeah, we'll do like one of our like first songs, and then we'll play like this newer one too. 'Cause
Nice.
it's a groovy tune.
What are the titles?
Get Your Fix is what we're gonna play first.
That's a
we
good.
just
That's a
did
great
that.
song.
Well, we didn't. That was a sound check.
That was a
Kelly.
sound check.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry. We're going to have to do it
I
again.
thought we were gonna do.
You got some
Pain
practice in.
Fades.
Well,
Yeah,
Get Your Fix, Pain Fades, and All You Dreamed of.
Great.
Love it.
Okay.
Well, why don't we... I'm tired of talking about it.
Are we
let's,
ready?
let's listen to
Alright,
it. Yeah, let's move into the other
Sorry
room and
guys,
you
I
guys
lost
play.
my voice talking too much.
All right, we'll reschedule you guys and...
No burritos and no interviews.
I know, no burritos. I almost
Follow the
died.
rules, Kaylee.
No interviews and no burritos.
Jesus.
I'm
All
like
right, yeah,
gripping
let's
on-
get
Yeah,
to
let's
it.
move in.
Cool. You need your fix. How do I fix you? When you get that itch, I already miss you. I feel like a witch when I try to wish to deplete you of sick. No need for a tissue. Stop begging like a bitch before I fucking hit you. I remember you were 6. All I did was kiss you. I'd rather be a snitch than let the devil get you. Quit fucking with that shit before the shit quits you. Stop destroying yourself. Start exploring yourself. Try controlling yourself. Don't exploit yourself. I know you wanna get bored. Those who want to be broken, their feet on the scene. Get your shit together. I know you can. But you gotta do it soon, or your life won't stand. Misery, yeah, yeah. Is life really so bad that you dig your own grave? Why are you so sad? I thought you were brave. I wanna see you glad. Yeah, that'll be the day. You do everything you can, and you change your ways. You wanna give up if you do run away. Want to control you if you don't stop destroying yourself. Start exploring yourself. Try controlling yourself. Don't exploit yourself. I know you wanna give up. If you feel in the wind, those who want to control you, they feed on your sin. Get your shit together, love. I know you can, but you better do it soon. Or your life you'll spend misery. So listen to me. Maybe you'll see what life could be. Stop destroying yourself. Start exploring yourself. Try controlling yourself. Don't exploit yourself. I know you wanna give up. If you do, then you'll win. Those who want to control you, they feed on your sin. Get your shit together, love. I know you can, but you better do it soon. For your life you'll spend misery. This is a new song. It's called All You Dreamed Of. I mean, we performed it a couple times, but it's still a pretty new song. Take hold of the world and it'll give you a shake. Hold on tight, I promise you won't break. Let it take you on a ride, just follow your fate. Let go of your pride and take that leap of faith. Dig deep down inside, keep
Dig deep down inside, keep reaching up above. See what you find is in order to have it far more than enough. Give back to the omniverse with all your love. With all your love, oh yeah. Give all your dreams up. Let's go music when you don't know which way to go. You can't go wrong. I just wanted to let you know. Learn your work, love. Don't be afraid to let it show. Don't shine like a dime in the room and make that slow. In order to have it far more than enough. Give back to the omniverse with all your love. With all your love, oh yeah. Give all your dreams up. All right.
All right,
That was amazing. Guys.
Laced in Blue, holy shit.
Unreal, man. Unreal.
I'm
You guys are so tight.
completely speechless. Anyone can be loud, but you guys bring so much passion and attitude to what you're doing. It's
You
incredible.
have great chemistry. You guys work off each other
Absolutely.
very
You guys
well.
are my best friends.
Yeah. And then
All you bitches is
But you
you
two
bitches
is
is
Elvis
awesome.
who play for me.
Yeah.
Love you like a mother.
Thanks, man.
Mother
Thank
lover.
you. Yeah.
I feel so lucky to actually get to see you guys play and not just listen to it, because I think it adds a
having-
whole nother
Yeah.
experience.
Two lead guitars where you guys play off each other.
God.
The drum and bass. I mean,
and then Jerry and the
great.
bass too. You guys doubling up your parts was really cool, man. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
yeah, it's a great sound. Very good sound.
So,
Yeah,
do you ever?
recipes.
Actually, that's what I like about us is that we don't like write a song and then when you go in the studio, it's like we play it over and over in
Right.
front of so many people and you develop your own little
kinda
technique
changes
of the
sometimes.
song.
Yeah, you got the
That's
soul
awesome.
into it.
And
You
it
get
gets very
the,
what works,
natural,
what doesn't
you know?
work. You
We
know?
can-
Yeah.
It seems so natural, but so well thought out. It's just such
That's
a
like
weird
right-
combination of the
It
two.
is. It is. It's very. We structure it, and then everyone throws their little flavor. in it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's so
definitely.
flavor.
Man, it's really cool.
And it really does like mold and change. Like some of the songs, even like "Get Your Fix," it was like one of the first songs we did, and it's been a couple years since we just wrote it originally.
was the
but I
first
feel like
song we
it's
worked
changed
on.
and developed
Really?
so much.
But
Yeah,
how you guys were talking about earlier, how you think stuff out. It's like I overthink it sometimes. It's like that last song we played is like, is that thing too long? Maybe we should cut that part out. And then we play it, and I'm like, yeah,
It's
no, we're
right.
not
You
gonna
have
do
to.
that.
Yeah.
Everything's just
It's the
perfectly
full
fit in.
And on average, your songs are longer than like
Yeah.
the more.
We
which
don't have a
is
song that's
great.
under 5 minutes.
Yeah, I noticed
yeah,
that.
we like to jam.
Got
Yeah,
room for 2 guitar solos. I mean,
we gotta make, honestly,
And a
like
bass solo.
I'm not. This
Yeah.
isn't a dictatorship. I'm like
That's how
solo
I-
for
Yeah.
you.
That's how I
solo for
structure
you.
songs. It's like guitar solo, singing. Guitar solo, singing.
Well, one thing I really liked is like I feel like the tempo kept changing. Like
Yeah, that's-
throughout
Yeah,
the
yeah.
songs, and I
Every
just
time.
It grows.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
so
cool.
precise
And we
too,
try to
man.
bring it back.
Mhm, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
great.
Sometimes it
we've been
goes
getting a
off and
lot.
it just
We've been
stays
getting a lot
up, but-
tighter, which is something I'm really happy about. We have played some shows in the past where it was like, ooh.
Let's not post that
Shit.
one.
But I mean, it's like if you don't do that, like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, you don't just go up there and nail it. You know, you're gonna choke a few times. But recently, we've been like really tightening it up, which has been something that I've been really happy with.
It's paying off, man. I mean, you guys are really, really up there with the bands that have come in. I mean,
for sure.
Probably one of the best.
Cool. Thanks.
So you we're just talking about shows. Do you guys have any upcoming shows that you'd like to promote?
We do.
Real quick, I just want to say this will go up maybe 3 weeks from now, right? Try and promote.
So yeah, we have nothing booked into the new year right now.
Yeah, we have like a show on Tuesday.
Well, let us know before the show.
Do you want to talk about the show that you had recently?
It was great. It
was
like
wonderful.
The best show. It was at Slide Bar on the 18th.
What was up with Richard though? That was weird.
Richard showed up and he was
I know.
that thing he did. It was,
Why'd he show up naked? That I don't
Yeah,
know.
yes, not to every time.
With a tambourine.
I missed it.
You missed that one.
Yeah, well, if you invent the time machine, come back to Slide Bar on the 18th.
yes.
Slide bar.
Slide
Hell
Bar
yeah.
in Fullerton.
Great
yeah.
venue, man.
Maybe we'll have videos posted at that.
Yeah,
point,
we played a great show there with our good friends of Limbo, another Long Beach awesome staple band. And we were there with Beowulf and Joyous Wolf. Who
Oh,
were just
great,
amazing
Yeah, we
Of
were
course.
people.
playing with Beowulf.
Like,
this week.
yeah, we're playing with Beowulf at Slide Bar on Tuesday.
Oh,
but,
nice.
Yeah, that venue is
18th.
awesome.
December 18th.
Yeah, December 18th. Yeah, exactly.
Predate or whatever.
But we'll promote it.
Yeah,
Sweet.
no problem.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
And real quick, I know I asked earlier, but I would like to ask again. Where can we find you guys on social media?
The best place is Instagram at Laced in Blue Band.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And then,
Instagram, we're on Instagram. I mean, we have a
Facebook as
Twitter,
well.
we have a Facebook.
yeah, you can find all of us all in
We're
there.
there if those are your handles. Like, we're there too.
LacedInBlue.com?
Not everybody has.
Literally, I'll be
LacedInBlue.com, that's-
straight
Oh,
up honest
perfect.
with you. Whatever you see on our Instagram is going to be what you see on the Facebook because it just
Got
links
it.
right to the Facebook,
Right.
and that's it.
Sure.
You know, so
Might as well just do
I
Instagram.
post stuff
Yeah.
on Facebook too.
And you're on Spotify, you're on Google
Yeah,
Play, you're on
Spotify,
iTunes.
iTunes. We're even on Amazon.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
We are?
Yeah, I found us on Amazon the other day. We are.
We're
I'm
on
like,
Pandora.
who's making this money? Who's selling our album? No,
So we're happy you found your passion in singing.
Yeah,
Indeed.
it's been really cool.
Yeah, me
There's
too.
nothing like really though. Like I've been working a lot lately, and I'm like, I feel bad for these guys because I'm like, I have to wake up early. I'm tired. And they're like, just shut.
Which is funny because Jerry's been doing that for over a year and
But
a half.
Jerry's
now.
a freak of nature, and I
Yes,
like
he
8
is.
hours of sleep. Yeah, I like to sleep.
We've
at
seen
night
it.
and,
Dude, you're incredible on that guitar.
I know,
man.
you make it look so easy.
Yeah, good work.
just whips
Good work.
through there.
All you guys, even your chops on the solos, man. It's just really cool to see so much talent in
I don't even know
five
what I'm
guys.
doing. That's crazy.
I was like, just do that thing. Yeah, it sounds great.
So I think we need to wrap it up here. You guys have given plenty of shout outs today,
Yeah.
but so I'd like
Everything
to
and everyone.
I'd like to instead ask, what are you guys thankful for? It's the season. Is there anything you're thankful for?
I'm thankful for these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jeez, I'm
You should have seen the
thankful
drunk
for
text I sent out last night.
Yes.
Please read
You
it.
should read it.
Can we
I
not?
actually woke up in the middle of the night, saw it, and felt the need to respond. Like, oh, yeah. And then went back to sleep.
I was like on my couch on the covers, like drunk, like pretty fucking drunk, with my cat
I
just
love
like
you
like
too.
the phone and the fucking fighting.
So
Yeah.
I think this is the happiest I've ever been in
No,
my
I'm
life.
thankful.
awesome.
I'm thankful for
Period in my
these
life is gonna-
fuckers over here. I love these people so much.
Well, you guys have a great future. So.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, Lace and Blue, thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Yeah,
yeah, man.
Thank
awesome.
you.
This is
Thanks
great.
for having us,
Thank you.
dude.
Real
Of
pleasure.
course.
We can do it again in like a year.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
We're gonna be like,
course,
we're gonna
come
talk
back.
to our booking agent.
Exactly. Oh, we're too big for you guys.
No, I'm
You gotta get us now while we don't have attitude.
complex.
Yeah,
is
Jerry's
Don't
already
forget
planning
about
out
it.
his
Our head's still
attitude.
this small.
He's like, you gotta get us now before I turn into a total drunk asshole.
Too late?
What? Yeah, wait, what? Hold on, turn into it. No.
Not too late.
No, he's a drunken
Not
ice
too
person.
late. It's never too late.
And on that note,
Nickelback.
All right, see you guys later.
Back up vocals.
So, Emo,
Yes, sir.
I'm looking to record an album.
Okay.
It's a lot of skewed bopping, you know?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, is that
Love
something
that
you can
genre.
do? Yeah, one of my favorites.
We specialize in Skita Bappa.
Perfect.
Yeah, over here at Grant the Record. Just go to grantrecords.com. You can check all the reviews and check out the sample stuff that we've done.
Fantastic. And Hazem, I'm trying to find a relevant question to ask you.
We're everywhere.
I know that's why I stopped asking. I used to always ask Hazem where we could find us on social media, but it's everyone's.
It's Granite Radio everywhere. So.
Okay, perfect.
Radio, Granted Records too, right?
Grand Records, yeah.
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 All right. Well, we want to thank everyone for tuning in and listening to the show. Your continued support means the world to us.
It does. Check us out on Patreon.
Yes. And as I predicted at the beginning, this has been a fantastic episode. So I just want to thank you guys one last time, Lacey Blue, for coming.
Woo!
Really appreciate
So
it.
cool. Thank you. You made our day.
So fun.